Hello guys, what's up? Fancy here. Actually super tired. I did some remodeling of my room, and I changed the position of my desk and everything else. And it took me the whole day yesterday, and I had like class at the same time, so it was like really hard. But I really wanted to make a video for you guys because it's like my promise to you guys. I don't I don't bullshit. Um, But this video is basically just going to be me doing guild battles in the background. I'm actually playing in real time right now while I'm doing this. It's basically relaxing a bit, and I want to talk to you guys about a very important point, actually, mainly about PvE. This is for newer players around. I actually it really depends. Uh, unless you're super far ahead, you know, like your Conk 3 Guardian or something like that. This could be pretty helpful to you. Alright, so I want to separate the stages of PvE in Summoner's War into four main stages. The farmer stage, where you're trying to raise a farmer to farm your fodders. The Giants stage, where you're trying to build a Giants team. The Dragon stage, where you're trying to build the Dragons team. And the stage after that. The reason why I separate PvE into those four stages, because I think a lot of the times, a lot of players, they measure their skill levels, or their not really skill levels, but the power of their team based on the rank in arena, and I don't think that's 100% accurate. You can have a team that's very powerful, very useful in TOA, but not necessarily as useful in arena. And I think people don't really respect that. You know, if you have a team that can climb TOA 100, but you really neglected your arena and you are only in fighter rank, yeah, you don't really get a lot of respect, in the game. Well, not really respect, but when you tell someone about something, they don't really believe you. But yeah, but there are those that actually do believe, and I'm really thankful. Really thankful to you guys. Really thankful to them, because they're or else like there'd be nobody listening to me. I'm mostly fighter 3, conqueror 1 at most, but I do have some knowledge of the game. I do have some experience. So the thing is, I like to measure a player's strength based on the stages of the game they are in. Not necessarily a player's knowledge of the game, but the strength of their team or their lineup. I like to measure it based on PvE instead of PvP. So you can hear me out and think of where you are right now as a player. The first stage is where you're farming. You're basically you want to try to get a farmer that can farm you more 6 stars. I made the really horrible mistake of skipping this stage when I was low level. Don't do it. Don't skip this stage, guys. Don't think that you can just go straight into Giants, with a Shannon, a Bernard, and some light monsters, and think you're gonna be able to own him. That's never gonna happen. You should really invest in a farmer. You should get someone that can farm your fodders up and raise you more 6 stars. I think I'm actually gonna go for the easier ones because I don't know, I don't feel like challenging myself right now. I just want to be able to win every single battle. Alright, so who should I put in here? Alright, I'm going to actually just do a really easy team. Probably something like this. This should be fairly simple. Maybe I have too many 6-stars on that team. Let's not do this. Let's put Omni and Darren in the second team, and I'll put an Arena for the first team. So I think I'm getting sidetracked here, but the first thing you should do when you're starting out in the game is to farm fodders. Farming fodders is super important. Don't skip this stage. If you decide to skip this stage, life's gonna suck for you. You're gonna be in that situation. You'd be in the same situation as I was until I got my Veramos. My Veramos is my farmer now. But basically, what you want to do is you want to invest in a farmer. Farmer is super important, because if you don't, you're gonna end up farming really slowly. When WEXP comes around, or if you ever decide to, your energy starts filling up, you ever decide to buy WEXP, you're not gonna have, you're not gonna be able to farm nearly as much, and you're not gonna be able to use that WEXP to the full potential. So investing in a farmer is very important. Afterwards, after farming, you really shouldn't rush into the arena and try to push for Conqueror. The crystal difference between Fighter 3 and Conqueror is like what, 50 crystals. You get 50 crystals more each week, but first you have to get to Conqueror. You have to be able to stay in Conqueror at the end of the week to get that 50 crystals. What you should really do afterwards is actually try to build a Giants team, a team that can farm Giants B10. Don't try to build a team for specific stages of Giants. It's going to be a waste of time for you. Just work towards the standard Giants B10 team. If you don't have really good win monsters, just do Shannon, Bernard, and Bella Economia, the standard free-to-play Giants team. You should really start working on that. This is going to be the longest stage of the game. Before you actually get the Giants team, it's gonna take you quite a while. The gap between getting your first 6-star farmer and the gap between completing your whole Giants team is quite huge. You're gonna have to have the right runes. You're gonna have to have the right monsters at 6 stars, and the rest at 5 stars at minimal. The stage after that, is kind of where I am right now. My Giants team actually has 3 members that I could use for a Dragons team as well. So I'm not that far from it, but I will need to 6-star some of my other units to be able to auto Dragons B10. I really think that it's super important to be able to farm dragons as well. It's how you're going to eventually progress in the game. And after you are able to, finally farm dragons, it's totally up to you. You can decide to push Conqueror 3, push Guardian, after you're able to farm dragons B10, or try to push TOA 100. It's basically all you can do after you're able to farm dragons B10. It's either go as far as you can in PvP, or try to clear all the stages of TOA to clear TOA hard. Some would argue that clearing TOA hard is harder than getting to Guardian, depending on which server you're on. Yeah, so basically, my point is, you really should follow the standard procedure, like this procedure that I basically planned out. I'm pretty far down the road, so that's why I think that if I was to start my account all over again, this is what I would do. The first thing I would do is I would invest in a farmer that's able to farm and to get me my giant speed 10 team, then I would invest in a giant speed 10 team. Obviously, there are a few little tricks you can do. You can try to get better friends to have them have their revs farm faster for you. A really good trick is to open all the slots of the magic shop, and this way you're able to buy the runes that you're not able to farm. And also knowing where to farm, the stages that are easy, like Damnation and Hydeni, Tamara 3, or if you're super strong, Feynman 1, or if your wind monster is like even stronger, you can farm Iden 1. But that's basically it. Don't try to aim for Conqueror so soon, especially like after you get a 6-star monster, or try to get a team of 5-star monsters and try to aim for Conqueror. Yeah, I was in Conqueror earlier today until I decided to put in a arena defense that is not so good. Yeah, because I wanted to farm some glory. But you really should, kind of take your time. Don't rush it. Don't try to, compete for ranking, because it's gonna hurt your progress in the game. It's gonna make you progress not as fast as anyone that is already working on the Giants team. So it's really important. It's really important to follow the right steps to get a farmer, to get a Giants team, then eventually a Dragons team. And that is basically it. I think I'm just super tired. Yeah, there's gonna be a stream tomorrow. Gonna rest up for that. Yeah, thanks those for watching, and happy summing, and peace.